Okay, so here at Willowside Learning Farm here in Santa Rosa, California, we are starting to lay out our garden and have some thoughtfulness with regards to how we want our layout to be. And I've, over the years now, about 15 years, been collecting herbs. And I've got them in pots, and we're going to actually create a little herb garden here where it's going to be a little more of the quiet Zen area is the sort of the thoughtfulness behind that. And we're excited to get our herb garden going. Here at the Learning Farm, we talk in California, water is very valuable to us. So we talk a lot about repurposing, reusing water, recycling it, using it for different things. For example, here when we take baths and showers, we wash up, use the soap, and then after the soap has been rinsed down, we'll put the plug in, capture that water from the bathtub, and we'll actually pump it into a gray tank over here from the bathtub right into this tank, and I've got it actually piped right into the into this tank where we can then collect the water here that would normally go into our septic, and we can reuse this water, particularly for plants that we don't eat. So some of the ornamentals and things like our satsumas, where the water is not going to go directly onto the fruit that we eat. It's just a conversation that's really important here in California to have about water conservation. And of course, the water that we can use to water our plants, we don't have to use that water, that fresh water coming from the well. Let's go down this way. So over here is sort of the area that I've been working in for years and years. I had pots everywhere, and we're starting to remove the pots. Erin is I'm agreeing. I'm not ready. I wasn't ready to commit to my plants because I've had them all in these pots, and she brought it up a good point about me not willing to or ready or willing to commit to my plants. I always said because it was gophers, but and gophers can actually be a real problem. But I think there's other things going on, and I'm looking to actually explore that with my therapist. But that's actually kind of a funny thing. So it's July 6th. The garden's looking great. This is a little area, you can see the chickens in the background. We've got our chickens in the olive grove where we used to have olive fly problems. And now, after we harvest our olives in November, we will occasionally lose some olives, drop them on the ground. And that's where the fly used to go in the wintertime. And the fly used to go in the wintertime and eat that olive and plant the seed and spread the fly. Now, with the chickens tethered into and fenced into our olive grove, they eat the olive clean, leaving the seed, and also fertilize the grove, which is awesome. These two holes here, we're going to actually do a little bean-shaped duck pond for maybe a little small family of ducks. It's going to be really exciting. So as Ella spins the camera around, you can kind of see potential. This is work in progress. We're looking forward to seeing this thing come to fruition. For years, I had this whole area here full of barrels, and it was barrels stacked on top of each other, and it was a barrel garden. Being in the wine industry, I had access to a lot of additional barrels. And so once the barrels go bad, we would cut them up and use them for planting. So it's exciting. I think we should probably head over to the miniature Nigerian goats and say hi to them. We'll go there next.